So we're just on Barrington Tops Road on the way to camp. It's about 10 minutes out from Gondwana campground. Got a bit of rain, it's 4 degrees, so if it gets any colder, I'm sure we'll get some snow. So we're just at the Firs at the moment. So I think it's just a day picnic area. There's no camp in this spot, but it is beautiful. So we're still in the Barrington Tops region, but I'm seeing heaps of photos of this place and been wanting to get here since last time. What do you think?
It's beautiful, very chilly.
Chilly is freezing.
But I think it adds to sort of the atmosphere as well.
I love just the fog between the trees. It's nice. Got some nice photos of the car, but yeah, it's a nice spot. Keys would help. Where are these?
So back at the Firs, and we noticed this sign. I guess one of the reasons why the pine forest is so grand is they're nearly 60 years old, so they were planted back in 1966. But the whole Barrington Tops region is about 125,000 acres, made up of national parks, state forests, conservation areas. So beautiful place, also heritage listed, and you can see why.
So after a bit of exploring today, we come back to the van, had some lunch, and now we're having some dessert, trying to keep warm.
Something sweet.
So our little invention, pita bread with Nutella.
And I'm going to have some with Biscoff.
But yeah. And the Nutella is frozen. So we'll just...
That's just how cold it is. The olive oil is half frozen too.
I know. But made coffees, so a bit of dessert and coffee, and that's us for the afternoon. But we're going to do some exploring and on the hunt for brumbies. But yeah, this is us for the afternoon, trying to keep warm. So the gas heater's pumping. What do you reckon?
Not bad. So we're going to check out the swamp trail near camp. It's a track on foot, but it started pouring with rain. So we've decided to go out in the car again for a bit of a drive.
Go for another drive, another explore and get lost. Hopefully we don't get lost because this is our fuel situation. So don't forget, we are towing, so we do use a lot more fuel, and
Still got to get out of here.
being me, I like to be in low range and get lost in the trails, and we don't have any spare diesel, so
Yeah, it's basically just over 70 k's each way to the next major town. So 70 k's from Scone, 70 k's from Gloucester.
So once the fuel light cuts on, hopefully we're back at camp and we've got enough to get home. If not, we'll be lost in paradise.
Yep, that'll be your thumbnail.
There's a lot of evidence of brumbies through here. So you've got all the droppings on the ground. It's made a mess of the swamp. The links on the brumby hunt. So no luck.
No, we walked about half of the swamp track. Nick wanted to turn back around. That's true. So I guess we'll head back to camp, get a start on dinner, and then maybe when the rain dies down or tomorrow morning, we'll try the swamp track in the other direction.
Did you tell them why I want to go back? It's pouring.
I don't know, is my hair any indication?
Yeah, wet.
Yeah, just a little bit wet.
So we're in the van again. Heater's on. It's raining outside.
Yeah, Nick wanted a fire.
I wanted a fire. That's what camping's about. But then you look at the guys up the road and they're all sitting around the campfire with the umbrella. I always said that before, it's pretty funny.
Yeah.
But
Good improvisation.
yeah, so Vic's just prepping dinner, so we're doing sugo.
We're doing sugo. Didn't forget the meatballs this time,
So you
so
got the meatballs.
they're ready to go. Gonna put a bit of chuck steak, red onion, red wine, lemon pepper, and make a red sauce.
And then what pasta?
That's up to you. We've got options up here.
Okay. Alright,
Take a look and you can choose what pasta.
we'll have a look soon. But yeah, fun day today. Now we're down to a quarter tank of diesel, so we'll save the rest to make it either to Scone or Gloucester
Gloucester, yeah.
to fill up. But no brumbies this afternoon, unfortunately.
No, just got drenched, but hopefully in the morning.
But I will probably head out Scone way and then back home that way. Something different, change it up a bit. But yeah, this is Barrington Tops and we've got to come back.
Yeah, got to come back for snow and brumbies.
Well,
if we don't get brumbies tomorrow.
Could have got snow this weekend, but I don't think it's quite cold enough.
No, it feels cold enough.
But yeah, get ready, get dinner sorted, and that's it.
Maybe some chess.
Cooking segment with Vic.
So first we're going to fry off some onion. I've got some olive oil that we've infused with some thyme and garlic. So to add a little bit of extra flavour, why not? You want quite a little bit. Be generous. You want the pan to get nice and hot. I can smell the garlic in that already. Should we talk through what we've got here?
Yep.
Got some red onion, got some chuck steak, which we'll slow cook in the red sauce. Got some red wine, which we'll fry off the steak in. Then we've got our pasta sauce, and then we've got our spice cabinet, which I've just taken out, and we'll mix whatever we feel like for tonight.
Sounds good.
And then Nick chose some penny and spaghetti because we were a bit low on our penny, so we're doing a bit of both today. Let's chuck this in. Probably, I can feel the heat off
Will
it.
you turn the range on?
Yes, thank you. Apprentice, is that what you called me the other day? Oops, you made a bit of a mess.
Why does onion always smell so good when it's on the fry pan?
Fry pan. So let that brown a little bit. It's always good to add your spices in with the onion. They tend to take on the flavour a bit better. So I will add in some lemon pepper in a little bit. A bit of seasoning.
What seasoning are you using?
Lemon pepper. Secrets.
The secret recipe. Don't put the whole thing in there.
Yeah. It's a bit stuck, so we need a little bit of
That could have ended very bad.
What
Could have come out.
Yeah, well, you cook with feeling, you don't cook with measurements. Not sauce anyway.
The rain does sound amazing on the roof.
Makes it feel all cozy.
Yeah, here's on the rains, what do you call it? Hitting the ceiling, hitting the roof. Like hitting the whole
Trickling.
thing. And the smell of bolognese cooking.
We'll chuck in the steak. Start frying that off a little bit.
Focus.
We did forget one ingredient. Usually we add some fresh herbs to the sauce. But Vic might have forgot the herbs. I'll just saute
So what's
it off a bit
next?
more. We'll add in some red wine, but I still would like to fry off the steak a little bit more, so I'm just turning it over at the moment. So we'll do the sauce now that this has been fried off for a little bit. Still got some of the red wine on the bottom, so that'll add flavour. Right. For 2 people, one 700 gram bottle is usually enough.
So dinner's been served up by Chef Vicky. But we'll have some dinner, probably do a quick tidy up the van, and then head off in the mornings for our 7-hour drive back to Sydney. And hopefully we don't run out of diesel in the meantime. But if we do run out, I'm sure you'll see us somewhere on the side of the road. Good morning. So Sunday morning at Barrington Tops at Pole Blue. It absolutely poured and bucketed down last night, so camp's a bit flooded. We're actually going to hook up shortly and head back home. Long drive back to Sydney, but it's still misty, still sprinkling. Can't feel my hands, they're numb as. But we still got to go on the hunt for brumbies this morning. But yeah, it's bloody cold. Thanks, buddy.